Hey everybody, it's Wilbits! We are playing Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth, and we don't know where we are! It's time.
Don't worry, Mr. Edgeworth, I'll be following your every movement with my binoculars.
Good to hear. Now make sure you don't lose sight of me. I'm counting on you for backup.
You can count on me, sir.
I have to go. The kidnapper is supposed to contact me soon. Who would have thought that upon my return, I'd be thrust into a kidnapping case, and that I would be the one who would have to make the ransom drop-off? Why? Did they request you specifically? And you put it in that terrible suitcase. Let's see, I checked that the money is all there, safe inside the suitcase. Now all I have to do is await further instructions from the kidnapper, which I'm expecting to be transferred to my cell phone. I wonder who else is around. This is the meeting place, after all. Gatewater? Gatewater? The Gatewater Hotel? Welcome to Gatewater Land! Thank you. And a big hello to you! I'm the Proto Badger! Nice to meet you! Haha! This has gone from, like, super serious to super silly in the span of a few seconds. My sentiments exactly, Edgeworth. Excuse me, but were you perhaps thinking of taking a picture of me? $10. A picture of you. Sorry, but I'm not interested. Oh, that's too bad. Well, have a good day. Hello?
Take a picture with the guy, the blue guy. Who are you? You're not Ernest Amado.
It sounds like the kidnapper is using some sort of voice altercation device. I'm his representative, Miles Edgeworth.
Are you a cop?
No, I'm, a prosecutor. I'm a lawyer. Much different. I know what you're wondering, and yes, I have brought the ransom money with me.
I see. In that case, bring the money with you to the stadium.
So this person intends to see if I'm being followed, huh? Please, Detective Gumshoe, I really need you to come through for me this one time. If you could just not be an incompetent sack of gum this one time. Stadium. Edgeworth speaking.
Next, come to the haunted house.
And just how long do you intend to have me wander around for?
That's for me to decide. You don't have much of a choice here, my friend.
I suppose not. Well, it's not like I have a big heavy suitcase full of money. I've arrived.
Conside.
Whoa! Spooky mirrors! I'm waiting for one to have a really crazy reflection. No? This is quite the haunted house! What a dismal place. What's that down at... I hope that's a chair. What is that?
That's it. Go through those doors.
Am I being watched from somewhere?
Leave the money and go now.
I was hoping for an exchange, but maybe I should do as they say for now and not push it. Well, I went. I couldn't get even a glimpse of the kidnapper. Perhaps I should keep an eye on this haunted house until police backup arrives. Episode 3, The Kidnapped Turnabout. Ah! Ha! Ha! There's a thing behind you, Miles! No, 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 no. Hey! Get the point? It was a trap. You should have tipped your performers and taken a picture. It was way worse than a chair. That guy betrayed. No, it can't be. Then the deal. Who's that? And what are they talking about? Split police. All right. In front of meet up. I can't move my body. I fear I may faint again. Have you actually been stabbed? Have you? Oh, that's not ideal. Where am I? How long was I out? It wasn't raining like it is now when I made the drop-off. This was supposed to be a simple affair. So why have I been taken hostage as well? I can only assume Detective Gumshoe lost sight of me at some point. Thanks, Gumshoe! The only reason I agreed to be the drop-off man was because of that phone call. It was from Mr. Ernest Amano, the director of the powerful Zaibatsu, the Amano Group. But aside from that, I also owe him a great deal of gratitude. His only son, Lance, had been kidnapped. I know that Lance is already in his 20s, but I guess some things you never grow out of. I can't sit around waiting for someone to come help me. I must escape somehow. No! It's very respectable, Edgeworth. I'm assuming he just pooped his pants. Was that you making that funny sound? Who's there? And how dare you laugh at a gentleman's plight? Who are you? Are you one of the kidnappers?
Kidnapper? Me? No way. I'm not into such petty crimes. Nope, I'm after something much, much bigger.
I must be worn out from today's ordeal. Focus, Miles.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. Sorry about that. Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight, one alone soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief, Yatakarasu!
Great thief? And did she really just claim to be the Yatakarasu? Her? Why is there a key in her hair?
Oh, but my real name's Kay Faraday. Hi! You can call me Kay. Kay? Good. Glad that's settled.
Not quite. I have a mountain of questions for you. But first, if you would be so kind as to remove these robes.
I wonder, should I remove them or should I leave you there to just slowly die while I laugh at you? I was actually having a lot of fun watching you make those silly faces, and that one sound you made. Woo! Hey, there's no need to get all mad and ice glary at me, you know. This rope goes through here, and there you go.
What a relief. I owe you my thanks.
It's okay. You can pay me back in full later.
Now then, what question should I start with? Unfortunately, I can already tell nothing is going to be easy with this cheeky girl. Who are you? You call yourself a great thief, yet are you really a thief at all? What have you stolen? Other than our hearts? No.
You doubt me? I get it. You think that a young lady like me couldn't possibly see such a big-time thief, right? Right? Okay.
That's not the part I have a tough time believing.
I'm the real, genuine Yatagarasu, you know. Yep, I'm a pure-blooded great thief. It's a little something I inherited from my predecessor.
In that case, you wouldn't mind if I arrested you then, right?
What? Of course I'd mind. I haven't stolen anything yet. Seriously, I don't know how you can say such a horrible thing to your savior.
That's true. Technically, she hasn't stolen anything in front of me. Yet.
Yatagarasu. So, okay, we're just having a conversation about that.
When you say you're the Yatagarasu, do you mean you are the Yatagarasu?
Yep. The most righteous of the righteous, the legendary Great Thief! But the title was only recently succeeded to me.
Oh, so we've got a Dread Pirate Robert situation going on here.
So I haven't had a chance to steal anything yet as the second Yatagarasu, second that you know of.
I was not aware that thieves could pass down their titles like that.
But don't worry, I got some big plans in the works.
Big plans, huh? They wouldn't happen to lead to a big arrest, would they?
I knew it! There's just no reasoning with the prosecutor.
I'm not the problem here.
I'll have you know that the Yatagarasu has no interest in stealing petty trinkets. There's one thing and only one thing that I want to steal.
Only one thing. And what would that be?
But that's gonna have to wait until we find our way out of here.
Well, at least there is one thing we agree on. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time later to learn more about you.
So you never told me what your name is, Mr. Prosecutor?
I guess not. I'm Miles Edgeworth.
Now I remember!
How can you remember something I just told you? She sure is cheery.
All right then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's get out of here!
Are we locked in? Did you break in? It would seem that we are locked in from the other side.
What? No way! I don't hear you. La 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 la.
Okay, you do remember where you came in from, right? Up there? It looks like that might be our only way out of this room.
Whoops! Slight miscalculation. That's a good height to make an entrance from, but I can't jump that high to make an exit.
I suppose we have no choice but to look around and see if we can't find another way out. Maybe I could give you a boosty.
Okay, Kay. We're now best friends. For at least a little bit, while you yank on that door. I see a note. I want to read the note.
Isn't this my phone?
Oh!
It looks like it made it through the ordeal intact.
If only there was a way for us to contact someone on the outside.
Although we do have a way right here. Beep, 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 beep.
Ah, there was a cell phone here this whole time!
If I'm right, Detective Gumshoe should have contacted the precinct for backup by now, unless he's fallen asleep, or died, or gotten arrested for a crime again somehow.
Miss Edgeworth, sir, are you okay? I was so worried, sir.
I'm fine. I was knocked unconscious for a spell by the kidnapper, that's all.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm such a failure. If only I hadn't lost sight of you.
Detective, we don't have time for this. Have the police set up a perimeter right now.
You don't have to worry about that, sir. I already got the boys working on that. But in doing that, I sort of...
What's wrong, Detective?
Sorry to butt in, but I'm afraid you're going to have to make do with me.
Who is this?
Long, Lang of Interpol.
A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard a great deal about you. So why exactly is an Interpol agent like yourself involved in a domestic kidnapping case? Don't sweat the details. A crime's a crime, whether it's on a local or global scale. Besides, you're the one who's in a world of trouble. And why would you say that? Lang Z says, the pack that runs together stays together. You catch my drift. You caused quite a ruckus by running blindly into a situation and then getting caught. You should have contacted the police from the very beginning. I'm sorry that this happened because of a lapse in judgment. However, I humbly request that you please help me out of here post-haste. Sorry, no can do. What? We're hunting the kidnapper now, and I haven't got any hands to spare. As I said, my pack moves as one. You're the one who wanted to go it alone, so good luck to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh, and once we do catch the kidnapper, rest assured we'll come find you. Eventually. You...
What's wrong? Did you get cut off?
No, my phone ran out of power.
No way!
It doesn't matter anyway. We should try to get out of here through our own means.
Yeah, I've named to live up to after all.
I'm supposed to be a great thief. Maybe I can steal myself out of here.
If we put our heads together, we're sure to find a way out.
Okay, well, we got the phone. Blue Badger photo rally. I want to look at this helmet. This is the beam I was tied to.
What's up?
I was pondering if perhaps we could make it over to and out of the window if we climbed this. Oh, I was wanting to look at the Blue Badger, but that's a really good strategy.
Good thinking. And if it's climbing action you need, just leave it to me.
Thanks. This little hook looks like it might make for a good foothold. Up you go, Kay, and good luck.
Count on it. The great thief Yatagamasu spreads her mighty wings and takes to the skies. Here I go.
As I thought, this beam was definitely not made for climbing.
We need more things. What do you mean, as I thought? I'm not your guinea pig, you know.
What is this?
Looks like the Bad Badger,
And it's looking as bad as ever. Looks like a costume head to me.
I guess the Bad Badger's costume is at the very least a two-piece, huh?
The real question is, why is only the head sitting out here on the floor? Okay. Hopefully it doesn't come alive and try to force my head into it, killing me in the process. They're holding a Blue Badger photo rally.
You didn't know? Plus, it's not just the Blue Badger, it's his whole family, too. If you manage to snap a shot at every member of the family, you get a really posh prize.
Take a picture of every member of the Badger family and receive a prize. Only one each of the 4 family members wandering throughout the park. Best of luck. Well, there's a costume head sitting over there. Why not start with a picture of that?
You can't do that. That's cheating. There's only one each badger in the park, so you have to work for it.
Speaking of badgers, there was one sitting against a wall in the haunted house.
Seriously? But somehow I don't think that one counts, Mr. Edgeworth. You have to take pictures of the costume ones walking around the park.
So those are the rules of this game. How quaint.
Okay, Badger photo rally. Interesting. There seem to be a bunch of costumes in here.
Hey, there's something inside the bottom right box. Oh, I think it's a pink badger costume.
Pink badger.
You didn't keep up with what's going on in the world, do you? Now let's tell you about the Badger Show. In that case, you better study up on the whole Badger clan with this.
Okay, what is this thing? Proto Badger, Bad Badger, Blue Badger, and Pink Badger.
Think of it as a Bible of all the things you'll ever need to know about the clan. There are four people, and that's it.
Whatever, I suppose I can keep it as a reference guide or something.
Bad Badger, the criminal with a gun. That's really funny.
Blue Badger Bible, okay, alright.
A vile criminal with a gun.
I suppose this means this is where they keep all the costumes.
certainly looks that way. It's like the Badger family's home.
There are 8 boxes, but 7 of them are empty. Which means that 7 of the costumes are in use right now.
Or being washed.
Okay, but aren't these badges the mascots of the police force?
Well, I heard the police had a hand in sponsoring this theme park. Probably because the Gay Water Group owns the police from all those cases they solved, huh?
They have all the power of the state, and they use it to make a theme park.
It's not just any theme park. They have a handcuff-shaped double-looping roller coaster.
That's quite enough. I'm feeling woozy from just the thought of such a thing. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Alright, this looks like a key. Right here, and that seems important.
And what have we here?
Pixel hunt!
Ah! Why do I feel a laser-like stare aimed right at me? Did you want to take a look?
Don't mind if I do. Ooh, I see. Yes, this is definitely a key. I'm sure it's a key to something.
The something is what is relevant to my interest.
Alright, we have a key to something. Maybe it's to the door? That'd be nice.
I suppose this is the pink badger. But since it has the same design, doesn't it seem forced to call this one a female?
You think so? I mean, just look at how long her eyelashes are. It's a totally secondary gender characteristic.
That's the only difference. That's it. They don't have any, things or other things. Those are the things I'm usually interested in. The things.
And the fact that she's pink.
Yes, and sometimes I'm pink.
And her lips are red, see? Lipstick!
What? She has nothing to say about the giant pink ribbon, or is that too obvious?
It's a Miss Pac-Man situation.
This is that blue badger I met at the main gate.
Excuse me, but his name is Proto Badger, not Blue Badger. They are 2 different badgers. He's based off of the very first design created by the local police chief. You know, when you compare the two, the Blue Badger looks a bit cuter.
I suppose as he continued to redesign him, the chief managed to make him cuter and cuter until he was too cute and had to be put down. Even humanity has come a long way when you think about how much we've evolved.
Are we comparing the Blue Badger to humans now?
We once wore terrible neckties and now we have elegant cravats. The pinnacle of evolution. So this is the Blue Badger's rival, the Bad Badger, huh? Do you feel some sort of reverence toward this badger, Kay?
Ha! I can't believe you would be so stereotypical when it comes to thieves. Surely you must also think there are much cooler and cuter ones out there, right? That's it. I've decided that thieves and thievery need an image makeover.
Good luck with that one.
Look, it's the Blue Badger.
I suppose even this thing can be popular with women.
I can't stand him.
What in the... Why is she suddenly beating the Blue Badger's image up?
He's got the word badge right in his name. How bad is that for a girl like me? And to think he's out there wandering around in this park. I better be careful or he's gonna arrest me by the power of his name alone.
I somehow doubt that the Blue Badger has the power to arrest anyone.
Okay. Well, these say the same things? These boxes look different. I'm gonna look at it. Yeah, okay, it's the same. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. So, I think that's everything, unless we can look literally at the costume itself. No, this is the same dialogue. Okay, so I think we're done with that section. Do we have any logics we can combine, or should we look around first? Costumes... No, we don't have anything yet, I don't think. Let's look around some more. We've got, looks like some paint.
Maybe we can use this paint to help us escape.
And what exactly do you have in mind? Would you like to paint a picture of a door and then go out through the door? This is not a Wile E. Coyote cartoon.
Well, we could paint help in really giant letters.
And who, pray tell, would see these giant letters? We're inside a building.
Okay then, how about we light the paint on fire and send out colored smoke signals? After we're dead, somebody will come find us and save us. Anyone who saw it would think some crazy ass this was about and call the cops. Actually, that may not be all that great for me, seeing as I'm a thief and all. Oh.
Let's try to find something other than this paint to use, shall we?
Look at these lockers.
Man, why did they have to put the windows so high up anyway? How's the thief supposed to make her daring escape?
I suppose we could make our way out if we were able to climb on top of these lockers.
Ha ha ha, that's pretty clever. You make a good thief yet, Mr. Edgeworth.
Please don't ever place my name and the word thief in the same sentence again, unless it's, good job, Mr. Edgeworth, you stopped that thief. That's the only way that it's fine.
Let's see, I wonder if I can jump and grab the top of the locker here.
That's the worst jump I've ever seen. And I've been watching a toddler jump recently.
Man, why did they have to make such ginormous lockers anyway?
Even if we wanted to use these lockers, we need some sort of foothold.
Maybe the key goes to the lockers and we can open it and then that makes a foothold? That seems like a good bit of logic to come. Let's try it. Let's press the logic button on our foreheads. Lockers, tiny key. Whoop, nope. Lockers, tiny key. Connect. No?
The pieces don't fit together quite right.
Darn! Worth a try. Let's see. Not enough foothold to climb out with. Alright, let's look around some more. Insufficient. Hey, what do you know about the kidnapping? That's new.
Do you know where the person who kidnapped me went?
What? Did they lock you up in here? It sounded like they went into the next room and started talking to someone.
I feel like I heard something as well, but it's all a haze in my mind. However, I do recall the kidnapper was talking with someone. It was just a guess before, but I guess I really am dealing with two kidnappers here.
After that, they left. It almost seemed as if they were done with you.
I suppose that is the case, as my kidnapping seems like an afterthought to the $1 million. Well, if they went into the next room, let's see what we can find out through the slot.
Oh, can we peek through the slot? Yes.
Oh, we could be into the room where the kidnappers were in from there.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
I see folding chairs that we can't look at, but those will come in handy in case we need to hit somebody back inside the head with them.
Is that what I think it is?
Looks like the kidnappers had an escape tunnel prepared just in case. That's awesome! They're like a bunch of great thieves themselves.
No, they're not, because I highly doubt they made the tunnel themselves. The floor panel was removed and propped up against the beam in a very specific way.
Oh! It's not a foothold, it's a panel! I bet there's a trapdoor under our room as well.
I think this building was originally built with a basement or an underground area.
Okay, let's look at these other things. Blue crate, can't look at it. Door?
There's a door on the opposite side that appears to be the same as this one, which would mean that I can probably assume that these two rooms are very similar in structure. I believe I may have just found our ticket out.
Through the door! Alright, beam.
There's a beam in the next room identical to the one in this room. There's even a hook on it to hold the propped up floor panel in place, which reminds me...
They're just leading us right into the right things to logic together.
Did you find something useful, Mr. Edgeworth?
Perhaps. I may have found a very handy hint to how we'll get out of here.
Logic, please. We are now going to combine the beam I was tied to with the open floor panel that also has a hook. By the power of logic!
This hook on this beam.
You know, I already tried and there's no way I can jump from this hook to the window. Come on, even you have to admit when something's just not possible.
Ha! I wasn't about to suggest that again. Rather that it's here for a different purpose.
Really? Like what?
Move the tarp! As you saw in the adjacent room, it's clearly for keeping a floor panel propped up. Which means that there should be a panel in this room that we can open as well.
Oh, I get it!
We didn't notice its existence all this time because it was being hidden by this tarp.
All right, then. Let's fold this thing up and see what's underneath. Fold it up? How nice.
I'd have just like crumple, shove. But I'm in a hurry to get out.
Now this is what I call a treasure.
All right.
Wow, this must be another entrance to the secret hidden basement. I totally smell treasure. The scent I wish to smell is the sweet fragrance of freedom. What are you waiting for? Hurry up and open the hatch. I can't, we're both standing on it. All right. This thing is locked down tight. Door is locked. Maybe this is what the key is for. Aw, fiddlesticks!
All right, we have more logics to put together. So we have locked underground entrance, and we have a tiny key. Boom! Key had to go somewhere.
I believe you're up, Kay. Huh? Why me? Because we need to use the tiny key that you've taken quite a liking to. Oh, gotcha! Just leave it to me! I love the tense feeling of these moments when you're about to uncover something big, like Al Capone's safe. How many millions are we gonna find down this hole? I believe the feeling of freedom would be much more satisfying right about now. All right, I got the secret door open! And now? Wait. What? Don't jump down the ladder! What do you think this is? An action game? Are you all right? Kay! I'm fine. The ladder just slipped is all, and broke, and also my legs. Thank goodness she's all right. I about had a coronary. There's a lot of really large machinery down here. Probably shouldn't have gotten my hair and various appendages trapped in it. Oh, shouldn't have turned it on. Oh, shouldn't have died. What about an exit? It's really dark and cramped down here, so I really doubt there's an exit. It's just a big hole. It's a hole in the ground. I hate it. I'm leaving. I can't believe that happened! You have only yourself to blame for leaping before you looked, you know. No, wait, I mean, how was I supposed to know that the ladder is removable? Oh, ladder is removable.
Maybe we use the ladder then to climb up on the lockers. Okay, underground ladder, lockers if only we get on top. And costumes that we don't know what to do with yet. But that's gonna be for later, I'm sure.
I figured out how we will escape this prison, Kay. Oh, so how are we gonna bust out? It seems that your reckless actions were of use after all. Are you actually praising me? You saying I'm a good person who did good things and not a bad thief? More of a thank you for giving me an idea regarding this ladder. It's like oh gumshoe, you're a genius, but not really. The underground ladder. The underground ladder? What about it? This ladder isn't just for those who wish to go down. Oh, I see. If we use this? Yes, I believe it's long enough to reach the top of those lockers. Well then, what are we waiting for?
Investigation complete. Yum, 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 yum. I think it was a reasonable guess to try the key on the lockers. So,
all right, now we can get out of here. Yes, we spent entirely too much time in here. Kidnappers who held me hostage and a mysterious Interpol agent. This case is only getting started, and I'll be the one to bring it to a resounding end.